Welcome to the Mad Track Arena here in the heart of Detroit at I-75 and Mack Avenue. We're very excited to start our new season of racing, the 25-26 season. We're going to start out with some Saturday night rumbles, including tonight, and then we're going to go into some crazy stuff as the season progresses. All of our professional 2 days. It's going to be a great season here in our newly renamed arena, Mad Track Arena. Before we get underway, we're going to take a moment to honor somebody who has been very much a part of the cycling community. We have relied on him to be part of what we do down here and to also promote the sport on the road and in touring events and in the Wolverine Sports Club, of which he was a premier member. Many of his family are here tonight, and we'd like to just take a moment to honor a really great guy, Russ St. John. So, for a moment, please. And Russ would like us to get the show on the road. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to tonight's announcer. Actually, he's the announcer every night we're out here racing, John Walden Hughes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Mad Track Arena. We're back again. Saturday Night Rumble number 88. 88 races here in downtown Detroit we've been putting on at the newly named Mad Track Arena. We're going to get right into it today. We got our first race of the season about to go down. This is going to be a 20-lap, 2-mile chase race for our A riders. Up front, we got Mike Hartrick. Well, we'll let Luke go. Go ahead. And our head official, Luke Cavender.
All right, riders, this is your 20-lap chase race. You guys are all together when you come around. Single bell to start the race. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, the way this race works is they all roll off the line. They got 1 lap to get situated. On this first lap, we'll hear the bell. That means the race is underway. Race has not started yet. Everyone's got to get together. Craig Vittori hanging just off the back. Martin Vecchio closing down that gap. So is Charles Moore. So the scratch race, or the chase race as we call it here. And the race is underway. 20 laps, 1 start, 1 finish. You'll see a lot of our other races have multiple points throughout the race. Not this one. It's just whoever crosses the line first wins the race. Tim Bober to the front, pulls off the front. Now Charles Moore. Charles Moore, current sprint Masters national champion. Nick Lawton overtaking that first place position. On his wheel, Drew Laird. Cesar Tolentino chasing onto that wheel. Sitting in third, Martin Vecchio, followed by Blake Beto. Then we got Mike Hartrick. Brian Jankowski. And Craig Vittori wearing the pajama pants. Beto to the front, 17 to go. First race of the season underway. A lot of these guys have been riding together on the road, but not too much on the track. Some of them we haven't seen since last year as Vittori goes up and down. Charles Moore pulls off the front. Now Nick Lawton. Lawton ramping up that tempo a little bit. He shoulder checks, pulls up. Next up now, Drew Laird. Drew Laird setting that tempo at the front of the pack. Who's going to win the first race of the night? So this is just kind of like our warm-up races. We're going to be getting into our Kieran's, which will be for a state championship. It looks like Mike Hartrick ramping up the tempo, starting to break up the group. Beto and Vecchio looking for a wheel to get onto. Now Tim Bober. Bober taking a flyer. Tim Bober hitting the pedals. Jankowski looking over his shoulder. Someone going to chase him down. Jankowski, Charles Moore, Tim Bober off the front. Blake Beto, Martin Vecchio, Hartrick, Lawton, and Vittori holding onto the back, but Bober still keeping that tempo high. A lot of race to go, a lot of race to go. Jankowski closing down that gap. Stick riders, stick. All right, we got 9 to go, just under a mile left to go. Bober checks his shoulder, he sees Jankowski. Charles Moore, can he keep pushing that big gear? And Bomer's pulling away. Tim Bomer rolling off the front. Can he stay away? He's got 8 to go, 8 to go. Tim Bomer rolling off the front, making him work. Jankowski looking for a wheel more, looking for a wheel. They got to keep going if they want to stay away. The group's chasing him down as Bomer's off the front. Tim Bomer with 1,000 meters to go, 6 laps to go. Charles Moore looking back, Jankowski looking back. Eyes up, whoa, whoa! All right. Take a look at everybody here. You got to be shoulder checking riders. Riders, stay up high, stay up high. How's Lawton? That freshly painted track now. Looks like Jankowski's going to clean the rubber off the track. Fortunately, saw that one coming. All right, our A riders rolling back together. Shoulder check riders, stay up high. We're going to take a minute here, have everyone checked out. All right, well, it looks like all the riders are up, so that's a good thing. Remember, riders, our first race back, you got a shoulder check. You can't just move down the track without looking.
It's just kind of weird because it's always been on 4. I've never touched the aperture in my 3 years being here.
That's right, I didn't think Tim Bomer deserved that win anyway. That's right, Tim. You ain't winning nothing. Nick Lawton, you all right? Nick Lawton's back on his bike. Look at that, Nick Lawton. Jankowski will do whatever it takes to win the Kieran. He's trying to take out Charles Moore and Nick Lawton in the scratch race.
All right. Since Joaquin and I and Dale and a bunch of other helpers spent a lot of time painting this track, now I got to look at this skid mark across the home straight. All right. So shoulder check, you guys. Don't overlap wheels. You know the drill. It's a 20-lap chase race. If you guys are all together when you come around, Single bell to start the race. Riders ready? Roll.
All right. 20 lap scratch race, chase race for our B field. Holly Jumo pulls up now. Ron Gaynor to the front. Kosnak pulls off the front, looking for a wheel to jump onto. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Dave Higgin pulls through. Kevin Morrison in the middle of the field there, right on Dave Higgins' wheel. Ziggy, can't pronounce his last name, sitting on the hip of Koznick. Now Morrison picking up the tempo, 16 to go, 16 to go. Eyes up, riders, eyes up. Hey, Charles Moore, if you need a wheel, I have one. Eyes up, riders. Gerald Walker in there. Can't even miss Gerald. On that wheel, Kostak. Get up there, John. You got to push it. We got 3 rolling off the front. 3 rolling off the front. Higgins, Ziggy, and Morrison. Eyes up. Jumo chasing down. 12 laps to go, riders. 12 laps to go. And Jumo able to jump onto that wheel. Walker and Kosnak on it as well. Hey, no more warming up, Battori. Warm-ups are not allowed. This is unfair. Ziggy to the front. Let's go, Kostak. Get up there. You got to push it now. Get up there. Eyes up, riders. Gerald Walker on the wheel of Morrison. Morrison pulls off. Walker to the front. Gerald shoulder checks, pulls up the track. We got 5 off the front, 1 chasing. Eight to go, riders. 8 laps to go. Higgin pulls off the front. Got a small gap opening up. Eyes up, riders. Eyes up. They got a food truck out front. I'm not sure what the food truck is. But it's got food and it's got wheels. Got the full bar going down here at the Mad Track Arena. Best drink prices at any arena around here. Walker hanging on that wheel. 5 to go, riders. 5 laps to go. Who's taking the first win of the night? Nobody won the chase race in the A's. Tim Bomer stripped of the win. Well-deserved stripping of the win. Bomer attacking early. Who doesn't hate that? It's not even good for TV. Ziggy on the front. They're starting to stack up. Do not overlap wheels, riders. 2 to go. We got the bell coming up. Hicken on the front. Hicken pulls up. Now Morrison making a move. Oh, 2 to go now. 2 to go. Bell lap coming up. Jumo trying to chase down Kevin Morrison. Kevin Morrison on the front. Whoa! Dave Hicken barreling through. Hold your line, John. Up and over, up and over. Can Hicken get Morrison? Morrison trying to hold him off. Dave Hicken at the line is going to close his feet. Oh, Kevin Morrison, Dave Hicken, Ziggy, Hollietta Jumo, Gerald Walker, John Kosnak, Ron Gaynor. Dave Hicken throwing shoulders. The Kieran's up next, Dave. What a move by Kevin Morrison. He's usually up here helping take score. Great race from everybody out there. Put your hands together for those riders.
Yeah. All right, Kevin Morrison. Seldom ever has he been to this line at the velodrome, at this velodrome, at the Mad Track Arena. Kevin, how's it feel?
That's a lot harder than scoring in the booth.
It's harder than scoring. Well, you can go back to scoring in the booth.
No, I'll do this one.
Okay. Congratulations. Nice win on your first night out here in our season back. Let's hear it for Kevin Morrison. Way to stay upright, too.
Let's go. Give it up for Kevin Morrison getting the win. Great move. I counted the laps wrong, which probably didn't help him.
I'm going to tell our official that just won that race, quit overlapping wheels. All right, juniors. It's your 2-mile, 20-lap chase race. Don't overlap wheels. Make sure you're shoulder checking. You guys are all together when you come around. Single bell to start the race. Riders ready? Roll. Also, hey, Joaquin, can you make sure the e-bike tires are pumped up? Oh, thank you.
All right, now our juniors are up on the track. I think this is juniors. All right, everybody's got to get together. We got Jordan Khalil Kariga, Everett Jankowski, Julian Jankowski, eyes up, Gavin McPherson, and Liam Rommel. All right, race is underway. 20 laps. Oh, yeah, 20 laps to go. If you're watching at home, let me know where you're watching from. Will Hess says Tim was robbed. All right, our juniors are up on it. Hey, Chris Hughes, I'm going to have you do the young juniors next. You can just probably do it from down there. Announce the next race. Oh, little Harold down there. He's taking off. He's ready to go. Shout out to all the Wolverines from the Wolverine Sports Club that are here tonight. As Liam Rommel overtaking the front of the pack. Everett Jankowski to the front. Let's go, juniors. Let's see some movement. Everybody's looking at everybody now. Julian fake attacks. Eyes up, riders. Everybody a little antsy, the first race of the year. Jankowski the front, shoulder check pulls up. Now Gavin McPherson. Jankowski shoulder checks. Rommel to the front, 13 to go, 13 to go. Come on, riders, let's go. Let's see something. Everyone's just sitting up. This is a bike race. Come on. Make some noise for these juniors. Let's see if we can get them riled up. Maybe somebody will do something. Let's go. Now they're doing even less. Get out of here. Jordan Carriga starts to pick it up. Rommel chasing down. McPherson still on it. Keep it going, Gavin. Eight to go. 8 laps to go. They're sitting up, Gavin. Get up there. All the way. Liam Rommel to the front. 7 to go. Nobody wants to do any work. Everyone's sitting up at the front. I'll tell you what. I never saw Emma Jimenez Palos sitting up in a scratch race at a Saturday Night Rumble. Don't see Cash Adamski sitting up. You got to push it all the way, Gavin. 5 to go, 5 to go. Come on, riders, let's go. These juniors, someone's got to start doing something. Three to go, 500 meters to go. Two to go, 2 to go. They're going to really start picking up the tempo now. Liam Rommel leading them out. Jankowski's trying to get over the top. Khalil Carriga coming way over the top. 1 to go, 1 to go. Jordan Khalil Carriga ramping it up with 1 to go. All the way to the line. Let's see how he finishes. It's going to go. Khalil Carriga, Rommel, Jankowski.
So Jordan won.
He came out at the end, man.
Yeah.
Stuck in that wheel till the last second. So he's really waited.
That's good. That's the way you win them. He grew a couple feet. Oh my God, look at this.
The race,
How long
the
his
race
legs are. Jordan Carrega. Okay, nice finish. Congratulations. How many feet did you grow this summer?
I don't know.
You grew a lot. He used to be big. Now he's that. Great race in there. That was a smart technique. Where'd you learn that?
From from training with Joaquin.
All right, Joaquin Kiley, who does all of our young juniors. Great racing tonight, Jordan. We hope to see more of that from you tonight. Good job. Let's hear it for Jordan Khalil Carrega. He really did grow 2 feet over the summer. not 2 feet on his, anyway, never mind. Got the little kids. These kids are the future, put together by Joaquin Kiley, who teaches all of our young kids out here how to race. We've got Carson Capadona in the front with that very colorful, beautiful jersey. Next up is, what's your number, young man? Number 6. Number 9. Oh, is that Anthony Denard? Anthony's been out here before. And then Joaquin, who are you holding there, buddy? And that's Pranesh Pranesh. So we're going to go with our first names. We've got Carson, Anthony, and Pranesh. I believe this is their first race. Well, Anthony's raced one time before, right, Anthony? Hasn't Anthony raced before? What? And Anthony's... Luke is to give them their instructions, but stay here for a minute, Joaquin, because I want you to tell me a little something about these kids.
Carson. This is Carson at the front. He's been riding really strong. They've been working now for a year. Now they can do rotating pace line. We might see them do that here. Pranesh, Anthony, and Carson. This will be their first time they've done a rotating pace line in the race. I think they can do it today.
All right. Luke, do you need to talk to him?
All right, guys. 6-lap chase race. Don't overlap wheels. Make sure you guys are shoulder checking if you swing up. Don't go too slow. Riders ready? Roll. 6 to go right now. 6 to go right now.
I'm taking over announcing while John Hughes gets ready for his race. So, Pranesh, get on the wheel. Come on, get up on the track, buddy. You got to get on the wheel. They all got to get up on the track right now. They're riding on the apron where they're comfortable. Okay, now they're up on the track. Carson leading the way. Anthony in second, and Pranesh working hard. Remember, this is their first bike race out here. Look at this. Anthony closing it in on Carson. They're going to have 4 to go when they get to the line. Carson trying to hold off Anthony. Anthony coming on strong. Carson now in a nice aerodynamic position, and Pranesh is up on the track. And look at this, Anthony. Okay, if you're going to go up and over, you got to go up and over. You want to talk to him, Joaquin?
I had such high hopes. Rotating pace line, working together. Come on, Pranesh, get up there. Get up there, Pranesh. Go, 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 go. Eyes around the turn. Bend those elbows, kids. Come on. No straight arms. Bend those elbows. Get down low. You got 2 laps. Time to go. Eyes up, Anthony. They're doing good, though. They come a long way. Come on, Pranesh, bend those elbows. Get going. Eyes around the turn.
All right, 1 to go, 1 to go. Carson looking back. Don't look back, just look forward. Anthony chasing him down. Pranesh still working it out on turn 3. And look at this, Carson. Come on, Pranesh. Carson Capadona coming on strong. Look at this kid go, but here comes Anthony Denard. And it's going to be Carson Capadona, Anthony Denard, and Pranesh Budapudi. I'm not sure I got his name right. All right, we're going to get Carson up to the line. After, go around once. Good job, youngsters. Yeah. Yeah. Good racing. Go around again and come off over there. Carson's getting off the track now. Is he going to come around? Okay. We need some elder senior riders helping these young kids off the track, if you don't mind. Carson Capadona. All right, one more lap for Anthony. All right, Carson. Don't run me over. I know you got the power to do it. We don't want you to fall down. What'd you think of that bike race?
It was hard.
Was it hard, but did you have fun?
Yes.
Okay, that's all that matters, right? How old are you?
9.
9. Are you going to keep racing?
Yes.
Yes. Let's hear it for Carson Capadona, 9 years old. Let me help you down to the apron. Are you in? Are you in? You're on your own. All right, this is the Kieran. Kieran, popular in Japan. They got them all over the place. Make a lot of money if you're a Kieran racer in Japan. You also cannot talk to anybody else. So in this event, Luke Cavender is going to pull him around on the motor for 6 laps. It's a 9-lap event. They pull off with 4 to go. So in this field, we've got Blake Beto, Drew Laird, John Hughes, Nick Lawton, Tim Bober, and Martin Vecchio.
All right, guys, you know the drill. 9 laps, motor pulls off at 4 to go. You got to stay in your position for the first lap. When I come around, next time around, you hear the whistle.
Okay, dokie. Luke Cavender, our chief referee, gonna get the motor going out front. So what's the point of this, you say? It's to get him up to speed and yet ride under control. And then when the motor pulls off, you think that the guy in the front has the advantage, right? And typically he does, like he's sitting on the wheel right there. That's Blake Beto getting on the motor first off, followed by Drew Laird, then John Hughes, Nick Lawton, Tim Bober, and Martin Vecchio. So the one rule in Kieran is you cannot overtake the leader. John Hughes kind of nudging that up, moving out of his 3rd place position, getting a little higher on the track, and everybody's bunching up at the back of the field because they want to be ready to make the move when the move needs to be made. But at the front, Beto is getting full advantage of the motor, not having to accelerate in any undisturbed air, just riding on the wheel of that motor. Also getting an advantage is Drew Laird, sitting in 2nd position. But when that motor pulls off, that means that Blake Beto has got to power it up on his own, so he's got to be ready to go. They've got 5 to go in the bike race, 5 to go. So Luke Cavender's bringing him up to speed. And now he drops off, and Blake Beto left to duke it out. Whoa, close on those wheels there. Do not overlap wheels. Tim Bober off the saddle, going up and over the top. Right on him, Martin Vecchio. Blake Beto trying to get in the hunt. Being overtaken, and it's Tim Bober out to the front. Blake Beto jumping on the wheel of Tim Bober, getting in the mix is Drew Laird, followed by Martin Vecchio, Nick Lawton, and John Hughes in the back. And look at this, going up and over Blake Beto, trying to get over Tim Bober. Beto trying to ride away with it, and it looks like he's going to do it. But here comes Nick Lawton. Nick Lawton, who had that terrible crash, but he's coming on strong. And it's going to be Blake Beto, Nick Lawton, Tim Bober, Drew Laird, John Hughes, and Martin Vecchio. Woo, let's hear for those guys. What a fine, fast race that was. Yowza. Here for Blake Beto. Nice ride. That is one of 2 heats. So that was a heat. We're going to have another group of semi-pros up there momentarily. All right, 3 from that last heat qualify, and that was Blake Beto, Nick Lawton, and Tim Bober.
I think they were pretty well set up, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention in the last heat, top 3 qualified to the finals. Same with you guys. Top 3 qualified to the finals. See if everybody gets clipped in. All right, riders.
All right.
Top 3 qualify. 9 laps. Motor pulls off at 4 to go. You go on my whistle when I come around next time around.
You come off at 4 to go, right? Yeah. I told that 100 times. Hi, how are you? All right, in this race we've got Brian Jankowski, Craig Vittori, Mike Hartrick, Cesar Tolentino, and Charles Moore. So only 3 of them will qualify for the final. Let's see how this is going to go.
All right. And they're rolling. Jankowski on the front. Craig's Coffee. Craig Vittori sitting in second. He's got the pajama kit on. New helmet. Don't even recognize him. Then we got Mike Hartrick in third. Cesar Tolentino in fourth. And at the back, the rider with the most experience out here in the Kieran. That's Charles Moore. Make sure you head outside, hit up that food truck. You can get me something. I don't even know what they got out there, but kind of hungry. 6 to go. 1,000 meters to go. Motor starts off at 21 miles an hour, takes him up to 31 and a half. Five to go. Motor's coming off on the next lap. Motor's coming off on the next lap. Jankowski looking back. Vittori tight on his wheel. Top 3 qualified. Charles Moore. Eyes up, riders. Eyes up. Moore in that arrow position. Jankowski looking back. Charles Moore holding Mike Hartrick down. Top 3 qualified. 3 to go. 3 to go. Charles Moore trying to rip that bike apart. With that big gear, Charles Moore pushing it. Jankowski looks like he's sitting up. 2 to go. Hartrick chasing on. Cesar Tolentino right on the wheel as well. Gonna hear the bell when they come around. Here we go. 1 to go. 1 to go. Top 3 qualify. Top 3 qualify. It looks like it's gonna be Jankowski, Vittori, and Moore. Jankowski, Vittori, and Moore qualify for the finals. This is the Kieran State Championship. Whoa, is that Nell and DeJohn down there? Is that little DeJohn? Oh boy. I don't know what's bigger, the baby or your hair. Good to see you guys. Come on, Nell, jump on a bike. You can get in this next Kieran. All right, so it looks like for the finals for the A is going to be Bober. Who else is in that race? Beto, Lawton, Jankowski, Vittori, and more. Unofficially. Officially, unofficially. All right. Come on down to the bar, see Michelle, get some drink. Hey, how's that food truck outside? Anybody out to that food truck? No one can hear me? Yeah, it's good. No? Yeah, it's good. Remember, this is just the first race of the season. Oktoberfest coming up next month. Already got a lot of our pro riders confirming they're coming in. Danny Summerhill says he's flying in. Gonzalo, the Superman, said he's going to be in town.
All right. Let's go over the Kieran rules. You must start behind the pursuit line. That's the only rule I'm going to give you. We'll get Ron up in there. Apparently we haven't been doing any track workouts lately. Got to work on getting our feet set. All right, riders. On my whistle. Next time around, motor pulls off at 4 to go.
A young lady asked me how fast they get going. Luke takes it up to 32 miles an hour before he pulls off. On adults, not the kids.
All right. Kieran qualifier is about to go underway. Let's go, right on the wheel, right on the wheel. We got a big group out here. Eyes up, riders, eyes up. Want to give a shout out to all of Russ St. John's family. We all loved Russ. He's a great guy. Super supportive of the track, in and out of the track. Known him my whole life. Awesome dude. Great to see his family here. One of the guys that made cycling in Detroit so awesome was hopping on a ride with Russ, see him cruising on the tandem. I think we all got stories about hanging out and riding bikes with him. As Luke Cavender on the front. Luke Cavender on the official's bike was telling me a story about him and Russ St. John riding the tandem out at Bloomer. Russ pulled out his old Chinelli track tandem. They started getting up and over the turn. All right, motor's about to come off. Dave Hicken making a move up on the front. Morrison, can he win again? Haliata in second. Motor's off now, motor's off. Setting that tempo is Morrison. We got 4 together off the front, 3 qualify. So Luke was saying they got up on the track, got around the first turn, and all of a sudden, hey, Russ, the tires just rolled off. The tires just rolled off. Somehow they're able to safely navigate their way into the infield, no one crashing. Morrison still on the front, Hicken chasing him down. Think this is the bell. Here we go, one to go. Kevin Morrison on the front, Dave Hicken sitting in second, Ziggy in third. Looks like those three are going to qualify. And it's going to be Hicken, Morrison, Ziggy.
He wasn't expecting that. Who, Dave Hicken? So my friend, she's moved, but she's here. She's a photographer. She said to tell you, never shoot me from, only shoot, I don't know what she said, but it would make me look better.
Am I supposed to get up on a thing so I can shoot you from above?
That's it. You have to be taller than me.
You're up on a stage in front of me. It makes it a little.
Dave Hicken, state champ, and the Kieran, I do believe, representing Kaju. How you doing, Dave?
Oh, fine. Oh, goodness.
I think you were surprised in the first sprint with Kevin.
You know, he rode awesome, didn't he? And then I barely got him now, so he's killing it.
I know, so you got to get back to training. Get that reverse osmosis going.
Anything for the chicks and the money.
Keep working on that. Congratulations, Dave Hicken. How old are you, Dave?
63.
63. Is this guy great or what? I mean, come on. Good job out there, Dave. We appreciate it.
All right. Now we got our juniors up here.
All right, I think we got the old guy off the track. All right, juniors. 9 laps. Motor pulls off at 4. Wait for my whistle when I come out of turn 4.
All right, Gavin McPherson leading it out. Right on that wheel. McPherson on the front of the pack. Sitting in second, Julian Jankowski. Third, Everett Jankowski. Fourth, Jordan Khalil Kariga. And at the back, Liam Rommel. Picking up that tempo with 6 to go, 6 to go. Gavin pulls up. Now Jankowski on the wheel. Gavin hopping on Liam's wheel. Eyes up, riders. 3 to go, 500 meters to go, 500 meters to go. Jankowski pulls up for another Jankowski. He pulls through. Once again, these juniors not wanting to do any work. Let's see what we can get happening here. 2 to go, 2 to go. Here comes the bell. Jordan Khalil Kariga on the front, picking up the tempo. Everett Jankowski trying to chase him down, and it's going to go. Khalil Kariga, Jankowski, Rommel, Jankowski. And Gavin.
Another W for Jordan Carrega. You're starting out your season well, right, young man?
Yeah.
How often do you come out here and train?
4 days a week.
4 days a week, all right. Well, keep up the good work because it's showing some improvement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to have a bouquet when you go home tonight, right?
I hope so.
All right, let's hear it for Jordan Khalil Carrega once again. Now you brought your own cheering section. Dad and siblings, I think.
Hey, Luke, did you pick positions for the finals? All right, I don't know what you said, but sure. All right, we got our young juniors, then we'll get into our finals.
Thank you. 4 laps. All right, riders, it's going to be 4 laps. 4 laps. When I come around, you hear the whistle. The first lap is on the apron. We'll get ourselves up to speed. I'm going to pull off with 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. So 4 laps, 1 lap on the apron, and then we get up on the track, and I pull off next lap around. Okay?
All right, this is our real young juniors. Oh, Nell came here for the hot chips. Saw hot Cheetos and drove down here. All right, they're rolling right on the motor. All right, these are our young juniors. I think it's probably their first Kieran ever. It's going to be 3 to go. Got Brandon Carbaum down there, national champion at flipping the numbers. Thanks for helping out, Carbaum. 3 to go, 3 to go. 2 to go at the line. Sorry, I don't have these juniors' names. Do I?
That's Carson Godona at the front, being chased down by Anthony Denard.
Bernash,
and
Anthony,
in the back,
and
Pranish
Carlin.
Budhapi. And look at these kids go. Holy smokes. It's
Here
1
we
to
go,
go,
1
1
to
to
go.
go. Carson
All the way.
Capadona trying to keep the distance on Anthony Denard, coming on strong on the outside.
One
Pranish
chase,
chasing
one
him
chasing
down
on.
still.
Can he get over the top?
This is their first clearing race out here at the Mad Track Arena. All right. Carson, Anthony, and Pranish. Woohoo! Let's hear it for these kids.
Let's go. Give it up for those juniors out there working hard.
Good job. Good job. Keep going. I wonder if I brought him down a little lower. Carson Capadona with the second win of the evening. There you go, buddy. How do you like riding on, doing a Kieran?
It's fun.
It's fun. It's a little different, isn't it? All right. Did you practice Kieran racing? Whoa.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna let you get your. Let's get your foot out. There we go. All right. You clipped in? Okay. Go. Let's hear it for Carson. How about me? I didn't crash him.
Who are we missing in this race?
Me.
Who's in this race that we're missing?
Me.
Oh, John, that's right. You
I
lost.
didn't realize there was a second race.
You're going to get 12th place.
I'm eliminated.
Yeah, you're eliminated from this race.
I've eliminated
All right,
myself.
riders. 9 laps. Motor pulls off at 4 to go. You hear the whistle when I come around. Drew, don't overlap wheels.
All right, here we go. Riders ready. All right, we got Martin Vecchio, Cesar Tolentino, Drew Laird, and Mike Hartrick. This is going for 7th through 10th place. This is the state championship final. So does that mean Dave Hicken won the state championship, Kieran? Dave Hicken with the win. And then Jordan Khalil Kariga getting the win. 7 to go, 7 to go. Vecchio on the front. Nell back up getting more chips. Oh, wow. You're going to have to ride a bike to work up all those calories now. 5 to go, 5 to go. Brent Backer over there with the drone. All right, the motor's off. Vecchio at the front. Hartrick making a move over the top. Mike Hartrick with a big acceleration. 3 to go. Let's see if Vecchio challenges him. Vecchio making him stay up top. Use up all that energy, Vecchio. Martin Vecchio rolling over. Hartrick says, oh, man, that was a lot. They're going to see 1 to go coming up. 1 to go coming up. Does anyone have the power to overtake the endurance rider, Martin Vecchio? Vecchio on the front, leading him out. Cesar trying to push over the top. Vecchio on the pedals. This is for 7th place in the state, and it's going to be Vecchio, Cesar, Laird, Hartrick. Martin Vecchio let Mike Hartrick roll up next to him and then shut the door down on him. All right, next up is our state championship Kieran final. All right. Kieran final. This is for the state championship. I'm going with Nick Lawton. My pick is Nick Lawton. Blake Beto is the defending Kieran state champion. Beto at the back. Pretty much as long as somebody beats Tim Bober, I'll be happy. Just saying. See, that's how you motivate Bober.
All right, guys. It's for all the marbles, the state championship. 9 laps, motor pulls off at 4 to go. Got to maintain your position for the first lap. My whistle on the next lap around.
All right, here we go. State championship on the line. The rider at the back's the defending state champion. Roll, 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 roll. On the front, Craig Vittori, Craig's Coffee. I saw him shooting up some coffee in the bathroom before the Kieran, straight mainlining it. Said it was beans from Brazil.
Hear what he's saying. Who's he talking about?
He was crushing them up and snorting them. Craig's Coffee does what it takes to win.
Craig?
There's George Dumrish over there. What's up, George? Getting ready for the marathon coming up. A couple of the riders out there will help support the marathon. We got Tim Bober, Blake Beto, and Craig Vittori all going to help. We lead out the marathon with the hand cyclists. 6 to go, 1,000 meters to go. Ooh, interesting. We got Jankowski on the front, Charles Moore on his wheel, Moore giving some room. Nick Lawton sitting in 4th place. He's got a big jump. I think Blake Beto's going to try to use Lawton to springboard over the top. 4 to go. Motor's about to come off. Here we go. State championship on the line. Jankowski on the front. Whoa, look at that move. Charles Moore trying to rip his handlebars off. Jankowski on the pedals. Whoa, they're getting close. Well, we're trying to push over the top. Jankowski on the wheel of Moore. 2 to go, 2 to go. Jankowski and Moore fighting it out. Hold that line. Charles Moore on the front. Here comes Beto. Get Charles Moore, hold him off. All the way. Moore trying to push it. Jankowski coming to the top. Tim Bober on his hip. To the line. And the state champion's going to be Charles Moore. Moore, Jankowski, Bober, Lawton, Beto, and Vittori. Nick Lawton tried to push over the top, but Charles Moore pulled out, stopped him in his tracks. Then Moore pushed over the top of Jankowski, kept the pedals pushing, and took it for our new state champion in the elite category for the state of Michigan. Give it up for Charles Moore.
Charles Moore, state champion for the Kieran. That was awesome. You want it in your mouth? How'd it feel?
That was pretty painful.
It was hard work.
That was hard work.
How fast were you going? Do you know?
Probably 38, 39.
Amazing. And you go really fast if you don't have to push Luke out of the way, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're glad to see you come back in one piece, and congratulations on a great victory. That was a hard-fought battle between you guys up there. Let's hear it for Charles Moore, state champion for the Kieran. Woo, woo.
All right, we're moving on to our points races. Masters Riders, this is your 60-lap points race. Sprints are going to be at, bells are going to be at 41, 21, and 1. Points are 5, 3, 2, and 1. Double points on the last sprint. You guys are all together when you come around. Single bell to start the race. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, 60 lap points race for the state championship. Sprints every 20 laps. So here a bell at 41, 21, and 1. Double points on the final. Double points on the final sprint. Points are 5, 3, 2, and 1. If you lap the field, you get how many points? 5 or 10? Lapping the field? Luke, how many points for lapping the field? 5 points or 10 points? Ooh, 10 points. So if you lap the field, you get double the sprint points. Pretty good incentive to go for it. See if anyone tries it. I have a feeling it's going to stay pretty relatively calm until the first sprint. This is for a jersey. You get to wear that jersey all year long. Ziggy on the front, shoulder checks, pulls up the track. Gainer says, hop right in there, let me take that draft. Morrison pulls off the front. 53 to go. 53 to go. First sprint at 41. $52 to go. Gerald Walker pulls off the front. John Kosnak now overtaking that first place position.
So is Brian up there, or are you borrowing the trailer?
Yeah, Joe, turn it up. Let's go. Kosnak on the front. Morrison sitting in second wheel. Now he's at the front. Him and Hicken. I think they're going to be battling it out here. Ziggy chasing down that wheel. Kosnick on the pedals. Group bunched up, 45 to go. First sprint at 41. .44 to go. Hicken pulls up with Morrison. Now Gerald Walker to the front. Points are 5, 3, 2, and 1. 5 to first, 3 to second, 2 to third, and 1 to fourth. 43 to go, 43 to go. Holly Adejumo. Morrison on the front. We got a Bell, I think, on the next lap. Bell coming up. Bell coming up. Hicken making a move over the top. Dave Hicken rocking it off the front. Can he hold him off? Looks back. Sees he's got a big gap. Dave Hicken chasing him down. And it looks like it's going to go. Hicken, Morrison, Ziggy. And Holly, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Walker has got to chase back on. Ziggy got to stay on the pedals. Kevin Morrison. Whoa, 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 hold your line, riders. They're letting him catch back on. We got 4 off the front. Let's go, Gerald. Come on, Gerald, get up there. They're sitting up. Gerald Walker out of the saddle. Can he catch back on? Dave Hicken getting a warning. Dave Hicken with the warning for unsafe riding from head official Luke Cavender. I'm going to let you know, Dave. Luke said it, not me. I didn't see what happened. All right, 4 riders together. Next sprint at 21. If you're watching at home, push that like button, push that subscribe. Mad Track Cycling here in downtown Detroit. No other place like it in the country, no other place like it in the world, really. Come on down to our Monday night adult skate nights. Only place in the city you can roller skate with a bar. We got DJs. We get 300 to 500 people down here every Monday night skating inside the dome. Morrison pulls up. Adejumo pulls through. Still working out there solo is Gerald. Hicken pulls up. They're going to see 29 to go. Sprint at 21. Sprint at 21. Hey, Gerald, sit up and jump back in. Gerald, sit up and jump back in. Sit up and recover and then jump back in before the sprint. Gerald Walker taking my advice. Let's see if it was good advice. It's always questionable following my advice. 26. They got a sprint lap coming up at 21. Gerald Walker about to and Walker's back in with the group. 25 to go. Eyes up, riders. 2 rolling off the back. Oh, they're going to leave Gerald out to dry. Hicken and Dave and Kevin fighting it out. Gerald down low as Holly Adejumo picks it up. They're going to let Holly roll away. Adejumo with a good move here. I don't know what Morrison and Hicken are doing. Holly Adejumo rolling off the front. Oh, Dave making a jump for it. Let's see if Kevin can react. Dave Hicken on the pedals. It's a long way to go. Bell on the next lap. Holly Adejumo needs to stay on those pedals. 1 to go for this sprint. Adejumo off the front, but here comes Hicken. Hicken overtaking Ziggy. Morrison needs to get over Ziggy. Points are going to go 5 to Holly, 3 to Hicken. Keep it going, Holly. Keep it going, Holly. Go. Ziggy with 2 and Morrison with 1. Holly Adejumo still slightly off the front. Waiting for the rest of the group to catch hers. Gerald Walker about to hop back in. One more sprint in this race. Let's go, Holly. Get up there, Holly. Come on. Chase him down. You need to get on that wheel now. Holly Adejumo sitting in second place, drifting off the back of the pack. She's got to get up there. Uh-oh, Mike and Coco are here. Watch out. Ziggy on the front. Let's go, Holly. Get up there. Push it. One last push on that wheel. Group seems to be sitting up a little bit. And Adejumo's back in it. Give it up for Holly Adejumo. Working hard out there. Only lady racer out tonight. All right, we got 4 riders. Gerald back to the front. 10 to go, riders. 1 mile to go. 1 mile to go. Is this junior race going to be 40 laps or 30? .30 with the sprint at 15 and 1 at 1. All right, 9 to go, riders. 9 laps to go. Morrison hanging tight on the wheel of Dave Hicken. Anyone can still win this race. It's double points on the final sprint. Double points on the final sprint. Edajumbo pulls up. Now Dave Hicken to the front. Kevin Morrison tight on Hicken's wheel. They've been fighting out all night. Oh, and Morrison making a move early with 7 to go. So doing a lot of team pursuit practice. Let's see how that holds out for him. Kevin Morrison picking up the tempo, wants to break this group up. Thousand meters at the line, 1,000 meters at the line. And Ziggy rolling off. Let's go, Ziggy. Go, 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 go. They're sitting up, Ziggy. Go for it. Ziggy from Canada. Oh, there goes DeJohn and Nell. And little DeJohn. Big, instead of big Nell, little Nell, we got big DJ, little DJ. Ziggy rolling off the front. He can't win the state championship, but he can win the race. Ziggy making a move, but here comes Dave Hicken. Dave Hicken with 4 to go. Morrison might have burned one too many matches. Three to go. Dave Hicken rolling off the front. Dave Hicken going for that state championship jersey. 2 to go, 2 to go. Coach Dave on the front, setting that tempo. 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go. Dave Hicken chasing him down. Stick, Riders, stick. Hicken coming up and over the top. And our new state champion for Michigan. Give it up for Dave Hicken. Ziggy in second. Kevin in third. Holly in fourth. Hold your line, Riders. And Gerald in fifth.
Dave Hicken. You ready to talk?
Oh, yeah, always.
Nice race. Good way to wrap it up, hey?
Kevin made a great race. Apologies for that poor pull there earlier on, but nobody got hurt, so.
All right. Great riding by Dave Hicken out there. He is the state champion in the points race. There you go. Let's hear it for 63-year-old David Hicken. Woohoo!
All right, juniors. Better see some bike racing. Better pull through. Make sure you're shoulder checking. And don't overlap wheels. 40 laps, 3 sprints. Bells are going to be at 40 laps, 2 sprints. Bell is going to be at 21 and 1. There are going to be double points on the last sprint. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, here they roll. All right, 40 to go. 40 to go, Riders. I don't know if Tim's telling Gavin to get off the front or to go off of the front. Tim's like, off the front. Both of those things. Tim Bober actually eats headwinds for breakfast, so. Who needs oatmeal? Khalil Kariga on the front. If you push down on the pedals, you go a little faster, riders. Hey, Chris. Chris, can you do the rest of this one?
All right, these guys are going to hear a bell at 20 to go. That'll be their first chance to get some points for the state championship. Glenn O'Connor up here keeping track of the points for us and everything else that happens. Nobody wanting to work real hard right now as Everett Jankowski goes to the front. Julian in second. Jordan Carrega. Liam Romick pulls up, and it's Everett Jankowski now. Julian Jankowski. Julian looking up at Everett saying, why are you pulling up? I'm not ready to take over, but there we go. Julian pulls up, and Liam Romick back to the front with 24 to go. 24 to go for these juniors. All right, they're keeping the pace going. Liam Romick. And look at this. Julian Jankowski decides he's going to go out and get some first place points. Julian Jankowski working it hard now with 21 to go. The bell is ringing, but here comes Jordan Khalil Carrega up and over. Jordan Carrega ate his Wheaties this morning. Look at this kid go. He is flying. Been flying all night long. And so the first place points out of the first sprint go to Jordan Carrega, Julian Jankowski, Everett Jankowski, Liam Romick, and Gavin McPherson coming around. All right, Everett and Jordan. Now these guys train together, but they become competitors when they get on the track. So they're going to have one more sprint before the end of the bike race. And now it's Everett Jankowski's turn to take the lead. $15 to go in the bike race. All right, we got our field mostly back together again. Everett Jankowski still leading it out. Liam Romick going down to the pole position. With 11 to go in the bike race, guys. Gavin McPherson still working it out. It's for the state championships in the points race. Jordan Carrega moving to the front now with Everett Jankowski. Jump in there, Gavin, if you can. Get on the wheel. Everett Jankowski now. Get on there. 1 mile to go. 1 mile to go in the bike race. Gavin McPherson rejoins the group. The youngest one out there. Liam Romick picking up the pace at the front. Gavin sitting on the wheel of Julian Jankowski. So Jordan Khalil Carrega is leading with the first place points from that first sprint. In second is Julian Jankowski. All right. 7 to go in the bike race, 7 to go. Remember, all of this at the Mad Track Arena is owned by the Detroit Fitness Foundation, a 501c3 nonprofit. We'd be happy to take your generous donation to keep this going in the heart of Detroit. Julian Jankowski pumping it up now. Everett making his move to the outside. He doesn't want to pull in these last laps. Jordan Khalil Carrega also pull. Nobody's going to take a turn. Or it could be called a rotating pace line, depending on your point of view. Julian Jankowski picking it up a little bit. The Jankowskis and Carrega were out at the Nationals this summer, so they picked up some experience racing on a big, long track. Jerry Baker Velodrome. We're always happy to send our young juniors to the Nationals. They come back with some kind of experience, usually good, and apply it to their next season of racing. We also try to cover as many as expenses as we can for our juniors because we know it's not cheap. That's why your donation to the Detroit Fitness Foundation will come in handy anytime you make it. You get a nice tax deduction and we get to keep our programs going. In the meantime, we want to thank the sponsors on our wall, the Downtown Ferndale Bike Shop, AAA, the Henry Ford, Metro Times, Sweet Bicycles. And here we go. In the final lap, Jordan Khalil Karega off to win it. Sprinting away, but Everett Jankowski chasing him down. Can Everett catch him? And it's going to be Jordan Karega, Everett Jankowski, Julian Jankowski, Liam Romick. Let's hear it for our young juniors. Their first race back here on the Mad Track Arena.
All right. Jordan, I know you want to get to the line because you won that race, but I also want Julian Jankowski up there. Next time around. Grab me a second, Rose.
Coming up is our final race of the night, the points race for the state championships among our semi-pro A's. We want to take a moment to celebrate.
Look at these two juniors up here.
Oh, wait. We're going to let Luke Cavender talk.
I kept them in their respected categories for their junior gearing. So good job, Jordan. You beat up on an 11-year-old. How does it feel?
It doesn't feel good.
Doesn't feel good? He stayed on your wheel the whole time.
Huh?
He stayed on your wheel the whole time.
He did?
Yeah, he was right there. All you had to do was suffer a little bit and take a pull, right?
Yeah.
All right, good job. Your state champion, Jordan Karega, in the 15 to 18 category. And in our 11 to 12-year-old category, give it up for Julian Jankowski, spinning on a way lighter gear than all the other kids. What was your thoughts going into that race?
Don't be in the wind. Don't be in the wind.
Don't be in the wind. That's a smart kid right there. I learned to be a good wheel sucker when I was in my day. All right, give it up for Julian Jankowski, your 11 to 12-year-old state champion, fresh off the national championships. Oh, we got 80 laps coming up, 8 miles. All right, I'll let Brent take his pictures. Oh, we got a little selfie time going on here. Hey, Brent, your shoe's untied. Don't trip over it. Yeah. Oh, Brian, you got to fix this mark right here. Or Nick Lawton. One of the two.
All right, our final race for tonight. But remember, we'll be back here.
Hey, riders, I have a question for you.
October 4th.
Do you want sprints every 10 laps, or do you want sprints every 20 laps? Give me a hand for 10 laps.
No, not every 10 laps.
All right, it's every 20 laps. So it's 80 laps, 8 miles. Those are going to be at 61, 41, 21, and 1. Double points on the final sprint. 10 points to lap the field, 10 points if you lose a lap. Let's have a safe race this time, you guys. Make sure you shoulder check before you swing up. Don't overlap wheels. You guys are all together. Single bell to start the race when you come around. Riders ready? Roll.
All right. This is our final event of the evening. We'll be back here October 4th with another Saturday Night Rumble, which will also be the state championships for the elimination and maybe the Madison? No, not yet. Anyway, and then our first 2-day will be October 17th and 18th. Don't miss it. It's an Oktoberfest, a little bit late in the season, but we'll be having plenty of beer and lots of great bike racing, so you don't want to miss that. We've got a full season of racing. You can check it all out at madtrackarena.com. We love our new name. Don't y'all think it's cool? Mad Track Arena for Madison Racing, and also, you know, we're kind of mad about cycling. So right now we got a points race going on. Tim Bober pulls up. Martin Vecchio takes over. Craig Vittori goes on up with Martin Vecchio. And Jankowski goes up, and nobody wants to pull. That's Blake Beto down at the black line right now, leading it out with Nick Lawton sitting nice and tight. Up high goes Beto. Nick Lawton just setting a nice, easy pace. Charles Moore pulls up. Mike Hartrick. Cesar Talentino, and here comes Craig Vittori, the coffee man. Craig Vittori kicking it into high gear, giving everybody a run for their money. If you haven't been to Craig's Coffee, I highly recommend it over on Petersboro. Good coffee and good snacks, and Jankowski chasing him down. And he pulls up. He says, Jankowski's in the hunt. I'm not going to do it. Everybody pulls up. Martin Vecchio looking to pull up. Okay. Yeah. Mike Hartrick moving high to the middle. And down low goes Blake Beto. Blake Beto trying to get away, get some points, chasing him out. Oh, heads up, heads up. Tim Bober chasing him down. John Hughes squeaking through a hole there. 71 to go, 71 to go. Their first sprint will be at 60 to go. So remember, the winner of this race is the rider that gets the most points. Not necessarily the one who crosses the line first at the end of the race. Bober pulling Hughes around. Hughes sitting tight on the wheel of Tim Bober. .68 to go. So it's Bober, Hughes, and Beto chasing him down. Craig Vittori, Martin Vecchio. And now in the process of being down a lap will be Cesar Talentino and Drew Laird. Doesn't mean they're out of it, just means they're not in those points. Back and forth between these three riders, Bober, Beto, and Hughes. They're going to hear a bell at 60 to go. Meanwhile, the chase group led by Nick Lawton now with Mike Hartrick, Craig Vittori, Martin Vecchio, Charles Moore, or Brian Jankowski and Charles Moore. They're closing that gap every little bit, every lap with 63 to go. Let's see if they can catch them in time for the sprint. These guys trying to stay away so they get those points in that first sprint of the bike race. It helps later on. Bober leading it. Vittori leading the chase group. So Bober, Hughes, and Beto trying to stay away from the field. Bober digging deep to get those first place points. And John Hughes trying to accelerate and get over Bober. Can he do it? And it's going to be, I don't know. I hope somebody took a picture. Either Hughes or Bober, one or the other, with Blake Beto in third on that one. I don't know who got who at the last minute. That's going to be a review by Luke Cavender down there. Meanwhile, Bober and Hughes trying to stay away from the rest of the field, being led now by Jankowski, but there goes Martin Vecchio. You can tell when it's Martin Vecchio. His distinct style down on the bars chasing. So Bober won that first sprint in a photo finish. Bober nicked Hughes at the line, or Hughes did not nip Bober. How about that? Still chasing Martin Vecchio. And now Nick Lawton's in on the chase. Hughes and Bober trying to stay away from the group, but here comes Mike Hartrick now. Mike Hartrick fired up. 55 to go in the bike race. They don't sprint again until 40 laps to go. We want to take a moment to thank our sponsors, our rail sponsors. You too can be a sponsor on our rail out here on the boards. Got Clever Cycling in Clever Fox Cyclery in Auburn Hills. We've got Iconic Tattoo and Piercing, CompuMark, Sweet Bicycles, Adams Sports Medicine, AAA, Downtown Ferndale Bike Shop, Henry Ford and Metro Times, and Factor Bicycles. Okay, we've got 4 out front now. Hartrick bridging up, bringing Nick Lawton with him. Nick Lawton, I don't know, if I was watching anything, I'd be watching Nick Lawton, because Nick Lawton is very good at winning the bike race at the very last minute, when unexpectedly. And it looks like these two groups might merge. Nick Lawton pulling it around, but that chase group is now done chasing and now merging in with the leaders.
Oh, it's Bober, John, Blake, and then Craig.
Okay, so order of things are, in first place is Tim Bober, and second is John Hughes, and third, Blake Beto, and fourth, Craig Vittori. So there's points to be gotten on lap 40. When 40 to go, they'll hear the bell. And now look at this, Tim Bober going away again and chasing him down yet again, John Hughes, which if he was announcing would have something to say about that, but I'm not going to say it. So Hughes reels in Bober, but here comes Mike Hartrick trying to bridge up there with Craig Vittori. I think we're seeing a little bit of a fatigue in the back of the field with 43 to go, 43 to go. Now I know there's not many fans out there tonight, but let them know you're watching. We got a sprint coming up at 40. Hey, all you Wolverines in the corner who've been talking away all night, watch this bike race. Herb Meingas, Tom Schuler, Rick Denman. All right, we got a sprint coming on. Tim Bober looking back, seeing if John Hughes is going to challenge him. He'd like to. John Hughes trying to get up and over Tim Bober. But can he do it? And it's going to be Tim Bober again. Hughes just can't get around him at the line with Mike Hartrick in third on that one. Jankowski in fourth.
Yeah, when Vittori catches him, he's down the way.
Bober dropping down to the black line. Hughes still on his wheel. One more sprint two more sprints, 20 to go, and then the final sprint. Double points on the final sprint. So you can make up a lot of territory, but you can't make it all up. All right, our group is back together again. Mike Hartrick trying to get out there on his own, but nobody's going to let him do that, especially not Tim Bober. Tim Bober is going to go after anybody that tries to get away because Tim Bober is right now leading this bike race. He wants to be the state champ for the points race. Whoa, high up move by Craig Vittori there. Bober and Hartrick with a little bit of a distance on the rest of the field. Nobody's chasing down real hard. They got to reel them back in. They don't have to do it until 20 to go, but you don't want to wait too long. We had a great first night of racing here back in our 25-26 season. Yeah, here we are. Here we go again. Great racing all winter long, starting tonight, and it's not winter yet, no. But it is Michigan, so you never know what could happen. Going back and forth are Hartrick and Bober. John Hughes trying to close that gap, bridge up to him with 29 to go. Nick Lawton now taking up the charge. Over here?
Those are the totals.
Okay, so leading the race with 10 points is Tim Bober. In second with 6 points is John Hughes. We've got a tie going on with 2 points each between Greg Vittori, Blake Beto, and Mike Hartrick. So Bober's got a significant lead. They got to shut him out of the last 2 sprints in order to shut him out of the win. Not exactly, but sort of. The way Bober's been riding all night, I don't think they're going to do that. Nick Lawton slowing it all down up front, and nobody's complaining. But there goes Tim Bober once again. John Hughes making the move under Craig Vittori and trying to reel in Tim Bober. Bober just not giving up. Hughes finally gets on to the wheel with 20 bell lap now for another 5 points. Can he get up and over Bober this time? He's been trying. Third time is a charm, maybe. Can he do it? And Hughes is going up and over, and he gets 5 points. Hughes, Bober, Vittori, Lawton, Hartrick. And now we've got double points on our final sprint of our first night of racing back at Mad Track Arena. We want to remind you, you can come down here, you can roller skate. We have cool skate parties on Monday nights. You can walk, you can work out. If you're a kid, we'll teach you how to ride a bike. Get you involved in racing if you want to be. You met Joaquin tonight. He's a great coach of our young kids out here. We'll give you some points in just a minute as we wrap it up. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, racers, for racing. All right, and they're duking it out for those few points that are left to get. So Tim Bober is still in the lead with 13 points. In second place with 11 points is John Hughes. In third with 4 points, Craig Vittori. We still got a tie with 2 points each between Blake Beto and Michael Hartrick. But Blake Beto is out, so the competition is between Hughes and Bober with a difference of 2 points. Woohoo! What's it going to be? How's it going to go? Double points on the last lap, so it's anybody's bike race still. Well, not anybody's, but there's 2 important people that are going to be duking it out for those double points. Oh, heads up, riders. Jeez. Jankowski out front now with Mike Hartrick, but Tim Bober's not going to let anybody get any distance. He's defending his lead now. John Hughes trying to go after it. Now Craig Vittori moves up there in the group. Watch what you're doing, Craig. Martin Vecchio going for it. Martin Vecchio trying to get away from everybody. He's down on the drops. He's digging in. Martin Vecchio. They got to go after him. Craig Vittori is in, he's got third place with 4 points, but if he wins it, he gets 10. That puts him 14. These other guys, Hughes and Bober, they got to, they got to do the math, but they're in trouble. They let this go as it is. With 6 laps to go in the bike race, 1, 2, 3, fourth place points. First, second, and third place are up there. Hughes and Bober got to get going. Vittori can beat you if you don't get up there. I'll let them do the math. With 4 to go in the bike race, Martin Vecchio breaking this thing apart with a flyer off the front, catching everybody by surprise. So they'll get 2 points. Fourth will get 2 points. Fourth place is worth 2 points. First place is worth 10 points. And now Nick Lawton is going for it. John Hughes knowing he's got to get in the points if he wants to beat Bober. He's got to beat Bober in order to beat Bober. Looking around, Bober's right on his wheel. Bober's not going to let Hughes get away. They got a lap to go before they get to that sprint finish. And meanwhile, it's going to be at the line Martin Vecchio, Mike Hartrick, Craig Vittori. Nick Lawton, John Hughes, and Tim Bober. I'm going to let Glenn O'Connor figure out how that points works. Good bike race, you guys. Nice work out there. Give them a round of applause. Come on. We'll have the result in just a moment. Shout out to our great crew out there. Joe on the camera, Katie on the camera, Michelle at the bar, Luke being our chief ref, Brandon Carbum, our mascot. Oh, and yeah, Dale Hughes, who runs the whole thing. Remember, we're all owned by the Detroit Fitness Foundation, a 501c3, determined to make cycling better for all.
13 points. Hughes second with 11.
All right. All right, we need to get...
Yeah, Tim Bober, you won the race.
Tim Bober. And second
Get
place.
over here.
Second place, John Hughes. Third, Craig Vittori. Fourth, Mike Hartrick. And we'll do full results at the podium. Thank you all for coming. Stick around for the podium. Get a beverage before you leave. A non-alcohol one if you want to take with you.
All right. Give it up for Tim Bober. That wasn't your normal style of racing. What was your thoughts going into that?
Not race stupid. Usually I try to fly off the front, try to take a lap. Wasn't really sure where everybody's fitness was early in the year, mine included. So I just tried to race smart and try to find a good wheel and just try to take points.
You did, and a couple of those sprints were real close. And guess what, John Hughes? I have the photo finish cams. If you want to see the pictures, come find me. Give it up for Tim Bover, winner of your state champion of the points race. All right, podiums. If you think you made the podium, go look at the results and meet us over by the podiums.
Oh, I forgot something very, very important. Before you all leave the building, I want to see if you can put together just one big happy birthday for Everett Jankowski. He's going to turn 15. So on the count of 3, how about a 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Everett.
All right, riders, we're going to do our podiums. I'm doing all of these or just the state championships? All right, let's keep it to that, yeah. All right, for the Kieran finals. Junior Kierans. Super Young Juniors. Pranish B, 3rd place. Anthony Denard, 2nd place. And the winner, Carson Capadonna. I think they all took off. And our older juniors coming in 3rd place, Liam Romick. 2nd place, Julian Jankowski. And the new junior state champion, Jordan Khalil Kariga. Round of applause. All right. In our 60-plus Kieran final, coming in 3rd place, Ziggy. 2nd place, Kevin Morrison. And the state champion for 60-plus Kieran, Dave Hicken. Round of applause. And for our A Kieran State Championships, coming in 3rd place, Timbo Slice, Tim Bober. 2nd place, Brian Jankowski. And your state champion for the Kieran A's, Charles Moore. All right. Now to our points race. We still have a protest going on in the A race. Protest in the A race. Multiple people say the camera was wrong. Multiple people. No, there's a whole table over there. My mom. Right, Mom? She better be on my side. All right. I just wanted to beat Tim as his last year before a master, but it didn't happen. All right, so junior scratch or points race. Third place, Julian Jankowski. Second place, Everett Jankowski, the birthday boy. And the winner for the Michigan State Junior Points Race, Jordan Khalil Kariga. Give it up for those juniors. All right, now for the 60-plus points race. Coming in third place, Kevin Morrison. Second place, Ziggy Lucasen. And the new state champion for the 60-plus points race, Dave Hicken. Gonna need a new closet for all those jerseys, Dave. Oh man, I almost lost to Martin, huh? From out of nowhere. Are these points even right? These points aren't right. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I know. I'm just complaining. For our A state championship, coming in third place, Martin Vecchio. Second place, me, John Hughes. And the undisputed winner of our A points race by only 2 points. Give it up for your new state champion, Tim Bomer. All right, round of applause for us. All right, thanks for coming back to Saturday Night Rumble number 88. We're back October 4th. Our first 2-day is October 17th. 17th and 18th. Yeah, when's this? Yeah, October 17th and 18th is Oktoberfest. Check us out on Facebook, on YouTube. We have all of our pro riders in here. Thanks to the Wolverine Sports Club for coming out. October 4th is the state championships for the scratch and for the elimination. Shout out to Russ St. John's whole family for coming out. Great seeing you guys. Thanks everybody for coming down. We'll see you next, 2 weeks? Have a great night. From Mad Track Arena in downtown Detroit.